And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. And it's Collier in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Ayton is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. ADB, we're getting to that time of year when certain coaches are on the hot seat, aren't we?
I think, Kev, I don't think coaches ever feel like they're sitting on a pool seat by any stretch of the imagination. Sometimes you're overperforming to expectations, sometimes underperforming. But as a head coach, you are always uncomfortable.
Tatum, no good. LeBron outside, and the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
The three for Doncic. Buries it from three-point range.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He was really talking of Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's White after the basket by the Lakers. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Reeves the pass to Doncic. The tray. Cannons the Lakers from deep.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Outside Tatum for three. It's the three-point bomb.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Now Reeves. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging around 13.5 points a game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And a wide-open look for James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Here's Collier following the basket by LeBron James.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Reeves the pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. On the wing, Reeves. Sweet move. The rebound by the Celtics. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Count it.
Boy, Austin Reeves is a handful in that mid-range area.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Warriors in San Francisco. Here's Collier. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Hart outside. On the wing, James. Light covering. 5 on the clock. And here's James outside. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. And stolen by James. The 3 for Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Boston making a switch here. Simons is checked in. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
Well, I think for the Lakers, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
Doncic passes to Ayton. And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Now, here's Harden. Hopping on the board.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Here's Collier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Josh Hart. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Collier. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good from long range. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. From deep, James. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Outside Williams. The 3 from Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. Here's LeBron. His last outing, we saw him 4 in 22. Stolen by Tatum. For the finish. And finished off by Brown.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
LeBron passes to Doncic. Over Tatum. LeBron shot is off. Celtics trail by 4. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Brown.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. You look at Tatum, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Sam Hauser. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, Boston trailing by 2. Pass to LaRavia. Lakers working the ball around now. Connects from three-point range. LaRavia's got 8.
Russ, just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Nice shot by Smart.
That sweet touch on the jumper. Marcus Smart effortlessly connecting on that one.
Taken away by Hayes. Here's Laravia. He's got 8. Smart wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Simons the pass to Hauser. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Gonzalez against Smart to the paint. Stolen away. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here's Collier. Jake Laravia out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Austin Reed. And it's Hayes in at center. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Reeves, and the Lakers turn it over again. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeAndre Ayton.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Wow, don't let the lean frame fool you. A ferocious finish on that dunk by Chris Boucher.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Reeves outside. Back to Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Pass to Simon. Fires the 3. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hayes finds Reeves. Left side, Smart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The shot's good from Simon. And now a 7-point Boston lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Laravia. Looking to end the run. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And it's Simons missing.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Smart. Drains the three-pointer. Smart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Boston making some changes. Kate is checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Sam Hauser. Pass to Minot. Here's White. Drops in the tray. White's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Celtics leading by 7. Here's Collier. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Doncic, and the Lakers take on 2 more.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Tatum, he's checked in for Hayes. Josh Hart comes in for Vanderbilt. And James subbed in for Austin Reeves. Doncic kicks to Smart. James sets the screen for Hart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Wind the lanes. Wind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Hart.
Now the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Here's White. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside, Smart. LeBron outside. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown outside. Pass to Collier. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Lakers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Hart kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Brown. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. James has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded. And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Doncic with the steal. They're running. Pull up Jay. Oh, the way in.
Now, the athleticism and the speed of James in the open floor never ceases to impress. He is just a beast at finishing these fast break opportunities.
Celtics leading by 8. Here's Collier. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. That free throw good from Doncic.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Celtics leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Simon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And he knocks down the first one.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Jake LaRavia. Williams is checked in for Boston. And that one's good, Ayton.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Lakers trail by 6. Doncic passes to LeBron. Doncic against Simon. Steps back. Doncic kicks to Ayton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Buries the long-range jumper.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
Outside, Simon. And here's Tatum for 3. A 3 from Tatum.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Tatum for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And here's White from downtown. They get it back.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
We played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And now it's time to talk about what we saw from Jason Tatum in that first half. He was a man on a mission.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And so it's Boston with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. White is out there with Collier. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Hart the pass to James. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
There's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back, always quick with an answer.
The 3 from Tatum. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Back to Doncic. Luka throws it down.
Now, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Pass to Collier. Here's White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, Boston, 8-point game. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's White with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Tatum kicks to Brown. Launches it. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here on your Lakers Hype Squad. Let me hear you right now. Make some noise for your Lakers Hype Team.
In a moment to see numbers for James. Averaging about 26 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Williams with the block. They recover it. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Celtics leading by 9. In the corner, Tatum with it. A 3-ball, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Doncic. He's got 25. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Kevin?
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Screen by Hart. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. Reeves outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Tatum, that's for 2. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Here's Doncic. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. Oh, Reeves in position. Williams with the block. Down low. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got his second basket of the night. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. And the Celtics also making a change. Simons, he's checked in for Derek White.
That's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Outside, Simon. And here's Tatum for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 35 in the game. James up top. He's covered by Brown. James kicks to Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home.
Williams, a screen on Doncic. And then Williams slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 17.
Boy, the defense baits him into taking that shot. Sometimes I say there's a reason you're open.
To the wing right side. And again, Houston with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Doncic. He's got 25. Pass to Smart. Back to Doncic. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Inside, Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Hart. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Celtics, Einod's checked in. And Sam Hauser subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Celtics leading by 20. Pass to Collier. Back to Simons. The three from Tatum. And the Celtics another three.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Smart passes to LaRavia. From deep, Reeves. Good on the three-point shot. He has 7.
Nice answer by Reeves. This guy is a competitor.
Pass to Collier. Over Reeves. And it's Boston with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Hayes, the pass to LaRavia. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Driving the lane, pulls it from 20. Hauser misses.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
First trip to the line for him here.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Outside, White. And here's Tatum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 41.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And so it's the Boston Celtics controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with Smart. Then there's Hayes, and it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
And it's sent back by White. Simons, the pass to White. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And for a lot of rebound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them.
Back to Brown. Here's Minot. Brown deciding where to go with it. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Bounce pass from Reeves. Vanderbilt finds Smart. And it's Hayes in the corner. Vanderbilt the pass to LaRavia. From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Celtics leading by 20. Here's Simon.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one. And
we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Smart. Shoots over White. Smart misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Round kicks to Simons. Right side, White. Lets it go from deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smart misses.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Minot, good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Timeout.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. To the inside. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. White against Smart. On the wing, Doncic. Zadorus, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. And you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Doncic with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Collier. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Smart. LeBron left side. Here's Kleber. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves comes in for Marcus Smart. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Takes a step back. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And it's good. 2 points. And it's now 23 points for LeBron.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Boston also with the sub. Brown's checked in. Good on the shot.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Here's Doncic. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injury. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Reeves outside. On the wing, James shoots over Brown, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got his 6th assist on the night. Boston leading by 21. Tatum on the wing. And here's Brown outside, and it's Tatum with the rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's James, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Now Brown takes the 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Hart outside. 32 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Reeves outside. Launches a 3. He drills the 3. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Brown, good.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.